Mic check exclusive interview with Jeuce. What's going on, bro?
What's good? What's good? What's up, Mike Check Global? What's up, world? True
Chilling.
Shinobi, talking to you right now. Shout out to Darius Robbins.
Appreciate it.
So where did you get your name from?
Well, it started off as just Jeuce, simply Jeuce, mainly because I wanted to put out there that my music, the way it takes you in, I wanted to kind of express that with my name. I wanted to be a part of your life, you know. So initially it was just Juice, but then I wanted to be a little more original. There's a few people out there with the same name, um, and I wouldn't want any confusion between finding me. The truth should know. So I changed it to Bio Juice. The reason I put the bio in front because bio means life. I'm really big into science, um, so I figured bio is part of your life. I want to be a part of your life with my music. I want music to touch you. I want it to seep into your brain. I want you to have to think. I want it to stimulate your mind. Juice, the way I use that is I want my lyrics to kind of flow in your brain so you think about it. Juice is something that's essential to life. It can give you different nutrients that you don't get from the actual food source. So, with that being said, I wanted that to incorporate your life. I want my lyrics and music to incorporate your life and, inspire you however you feel, positive feedback, most definitely. I wanted it to have a positive vibe and, you know, definitely I just want to put an impression on everybody.
Um, how long have you been out?
Actually, I released my first song about 6 months ago called Shinobi. You can check that out on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/biojuice, Biojeuce. That was actually my first. Around this time last year, I didn't have not one song out. I was messing around with Prophet. That's one of my close homies. Shout out to him. Um, he used to always get me on the mic and we just freestyle. He would throw on beats and just spin them back to back to back and just have me freestyling. I first met him back in like '08, '09, and we used to just freestyle all the time. At the time, he was recovering, so we weren't doing much recording. Then he started recording after I got back from the army, and he got me back into it, and I just started freestyling again. I had kind of stopped and laid back off of it, but getting back into it. I always kind of freestyle, with my buddies when I was overseas and in San Antonio and whatnot. So it was still live with me. Music is still my life, and so just this year everything started moving. We got some better equipment with the crew, and I started recording. And Shinobi was one of the first songs I ever recorded. Um, so it meant a lot to me, and I haven't been out that long, but I'm getting a lot of love from other artists, and I feel like people kind of know me a little bit just from showing my face. Not that many people I meet have heard of me before, but once I introduce myself, they usually check me out. I show support, I show love. I'm down with the slum, most definitely. It's all about St. Louis underground. Um, so I'm fairly new, but I do have the credentials to be on that level that a lot of these top artists on. I'm definitely grateful for where I'm at right now. I'm being out for such a short time.
Okay, that's what's up. So, how does your style mix with your music?
Um, I try to use a different vocabulary than what I'm used to hearing from other artists. Anything that I learn in school or any words that I hear people say that I hear not being used on a regular, whether they're really intricate words or just simple words, I try to piece those together and I try to incorporate those in my everyday life and my speech. So I also try to transfer that to my music because to me, I don't feel you have to not express your intelligence. If you're intelligent, you can put that in music, you can put that in your art, you can put that in anything. You don't have to get down to anyone else's level or do what anybody else is doing. So that's how I kind of formulate my lyrics. That's how I try to put my lyrics together. I try to use my intellect and my passion and just, piece everything together and try to do something that nobody else is doing.
Well, how will your music change the world? if it, when it reaches?
I think that it'll give everybody a different view on hip hop, because let's see, like with certain artists, they're focused on metaphors, and then you got these other artists who use a lot of similes, and then you got another artist who's just simple and they like to get the crowd hyped. Um, a lot of those artists, every now and again, they'll have a song where they use a lot of different vocabulary, or they'll throw one or two more complex vocabulary words in a song. I try to do that every song, but I try to expand and use different words, because that way at the same time my fans or audience, anybody that hears my music, is going to learn something from it. They're going to learn something they might not have heard before. They might hear a word and be like, oh, okay, I never heard nobody use that before in a song. Wait, what's this word mean? You know what I mean? And then it kind of gives them a little more knowledge, also while enjoying my music, which is what I really want. I want everybody to expand, and definitely I want everybody to be positive.
Um, what has been your favorite venue so far to perform at in St. Louis?
So far, definitely Food Bar so far. I haven't performed at very many venues besides I performed with Prophet at Slumfest for at the the Atomic Cowboy. I hyped them at Lemons. That was cool. I like that stage, but Food Bar has definitely been the more how do I say it? Let's just say that's the venue that I feel gives me more experience, because there are a lot of artists that are performing that I actually look up to. A lot of local artists that I look up to that are performing there. So I feel like I'm making an accomplishment by performing there, by getting on that stage where all these other artists that I was in the crowd watching perform, watching great performances, where they did their thing, and I'm getting up there and doing the same thing. I'm getting up there and moving the crowd and getting my music out, and that's a great experience. And Food Bar has done that for me pretty much, and I actually have a show there on December 14th.
So what's next for you? What are your plans for your music?
Right now, I'm working on a project, my own project. I'll keep y'all updated on when that release date is going to be coming out. But right now, we got Melodic Mayhem, a mixtape coming out. C Huggy just released his Madman mixtape. Shout out to C Huggy, Prophet, Real Rowdy, Roscoe Pugsley. It's the Melodic Mayhem squad. Wine Wordsmith, Janitor's Box, most definitely shout out. We all got a lot of projects coming out, a lot of stuff coming out. We're all working together and collaborating with a lot of different artists, and it's just great, man. Just next year, 2014, is gonna be a lot of new material coming out, with my solo stuff, with the group, with other artists, just a bunch of different mixtures of music and a bunch of different mixtures of sounds and styles. Definitely something to look forward to.
Cool. Now every time everybody comes to Mic Check, they gotta spit some bars.
Yeah, most definitely.
They can be written bars, they can be freestyling. What you got?
Okay. I got something for y'all. Mic Check exclusive. It's evident, but who needs evidence? I'm for evidence. To hell with it. They fucking up the game. That's why I'm celibate. Benevolence, killing anything, projecting relevance. And I step into my residence. This kid is packing hella tricks. Sicker than sick, don't spit. Flowing like vomit. Took Jeuce and a Spartan to finally make a profit. It's nauseating. They rapping like fruitcakes. The fruit to your toothpaste. I'm raw, so we should never cross contaminate. No lie, need to recalibrate or readjust like crayons, man. And I ain't playing suffocate your brain with cellophane. Your crew is super lame. I'm kryptonite. The Superman and shit is just an Autobahn to me. I ride the super train. You rappers pacifist. I kinda win, not pacifist. They're trying to chain me down. I'm breaking out. Get your proactive bitch. Oh, a slip disc with a slip kick. Rip vertebrae when I spit and stack stacks with a forklift. Get a axle kick to your axis. What you don't know, horizontal paralysis. I ain't gonna stop until I rattle shit. Never hear me rattle before I strike. Tell me, what's your analysis?
That's gonna be That's gonna definitely be on there. That was hot, bro. I had to shake your
Appreciate
hand on
you.
that one.
I appreciate you, most definitely.
That was one of the hot ones.
What has been the hardest or easiest, or no, hardest and easiest part about performing?
Um, well, I love performing. I'm used to performing. I would say the hardest part about performing is being patient, waiting to go up. That would be the hardest part for me because I love being on that stage. Um, that is definitely the hardest part, just waiting to get on stage.
Watching people suck.
Yeah, watching other people, especially when you see other people, you're like, man, come on, man, I'm ready to rock it. You know, or if you see somebody else that influences you and they get in the crowd hype and everybody's excited and you loving the performance and you feeling it, you just ready to get up there. I was part of a gifted dance crew. So performing is definitely I just love performing.
What kind of dance was you doing?
I'm a b-boy.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
What you think about the B-boys that's getting nominated for Slumfest?
All of them are actually pretty talented. Everybody's pretty talented.
I wonder how they judge them. Do they go out and like see people dance or like?
I wanted the same thing because not everybody has videos up. We got a lot of videos up with GDC, but Flyboy's got some videos. I didn't see anybody else with videos for real besides Shoulders side crew. I seen a lot of Shoulders different videos and b-boy battles with other crews. But other than that, I couldn't really find anybody else's videos. So I wouldn't figure. I don't know how they would judge. I don't know if they would have us battle or what. But
I got a question with that. What do you think the state of b-boying is right now?
It's definitely on the come up. There's a lot more people interested in it now than there was before. It kind of fell off and was just in the background. And ABDC came out and everybody started seeing all these different dance styles, and then they see these b-boy crews and they're like, man, they creating different things. They're taking old b-boy moves and tweaking them to make them something spectacular or look different. You know what I mean? And it doesn't take much. And a lot of people are getting into that and starting to do it, and it gets you in shape, and you're more acrobatic, you move around a lot more, and you feel a lot more energetic doing it. And even afterwards, I mean, it creates a lot of excitement. I mean, it's hard to explain because I didn't start off b-boy, and I just started off and I got into tutting, and I was doing a lot of other things. And once I started b-boying and practicing that and stuff started coming down, it's just a different experience. And I think that's what captivated a lot of people with it, was that you could be so creative and create so many things with the moves that were already established, the fundamentals of it. And that's definitely what intrigued me. So I know that's what captivated a lot of other people.
Okay, is there anyone you want to collaborate with?
There's a lot of people I want to collaborate with. Definitely Bboying, Darius Robbins. Shout out to Grease Gutter. I mean, I got so many collaborations already at foot right now. It's so many artists that I can think of that I've got songs with, and then a few of them that I'm working on songs with, and then there's a few of them that I don't have songs with, but we just haven't touched bases like that. Riley B, Ox Pimpin', 3/5, shout out to all of them. They definitely making moves, and I would definitely love to get on the track with any and every artist that's in the local scene right now, honestly.
What's your thoughts on the freshman class nomination? Because I was talking to Riley B during his interview, and I was just like, it's so many people in that nomination. Like, what's your thoughts on, like, should there be a winner? Because there's so many good acts in there.
Right. Well, only the vote can tell, honestly. With me, I mean, I find it hard to judge because there's so many different styles.
Yeah.
Everybody's got something that they use to captivate the crowd, and listening to each different artist's music, you can't say, okay, this one's better than this one, because each one brings something different to the table. So it's hard for me to make decisions like that. But I mean, like I say, the votes will tell.
Can you tell Mike Check and the audience where we can find you on social media?
Oh, definitely. Y'all can check me out on Facebook.com/BioJeuce, BILJEUCE. Also, Reverb Nation, BioJeuce. SoundCloud.com/BioJeuce. Twitter/BioJeuce. Pretty much everything BioJeuce. You can Google BioJeuce if you don't want to put in all that stuff and your Google pop up on your default page. BIO space JEUCE. I will pop up, definitely.
Cool. Give us some more shout outs with you out of here.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I say, shout out to Ox Pimpin', shout out to Rob Boo. Appreciate what you're doing with the slum. Shout out to every artist that's out there moving. Definitely shout out to Bonk Studley for putting together my Shinobi music video, which will be coming soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. I will be announcing that. Shout out to Prophet, C Huggy, Real Rowley, Roscoe Pugsley. Shout out to Riley B. Ryan Wordsmith at the Genders Box, Capo, Accurate, The Wise.
That's my dude.
Yeah, shout out to Icon Academic, all of my cats, man. Most definitely. Keep making moves and let's keep doing this for the slum. Watch your back. Shinobi is at foot, dog.